The Princess Test. One day at Royal Prep, the headmistress announced the Princess Test. It's your chance to show us everything you've learned about being a true princess, Fauna explained. Sofia was worried. I haven't been a princess very long, she told her friends. There's so much I don't know. Amber, Hildegard and the other princesses had a lot of advice for Sofia about gowns and fans. Sofia let the others go ahead without her while she checked her gown. When she finally hurried towards the ballroom, Sofia passed Mrs. Higgins. The librarian was struggling with a large pile of books. What's the matter? Sofia asked. Oh, thank you for stopping, the librarian cried. I have to take these books home. Will you help? I don't live far. Sofia didn't want to be late for the princess test, but Mrs. Higgins needed her. Of course I'll help, she said. Sofia hoped it would be a quick trip, but everything seemed to go wrong. First a tree had fallen on the bridge and they had to take a longer path. Then they crossed a stream on slippery rocks and Sofia lost her fan in the water. Finally they crossed a bog and Sofia's gown got muddy. Mrs. Higgins offered to let Sofia turn back, but Sofia couldn't let the librarian struggle with all those heavy books on her own. Still, she knew she'd probably ruin her chance to pass the princess test. Did that mean she wasn't a true princess? Well, when they reached Mrs. Higgins' cottage, it suddenly transformed into the Royal Prep ballroom, and all the other princesses were there, along with Flora and Merryweather. Sofia, Amber exclaimed, where'd you come from? And what happened to your dress? Suddenly, Mrs. Higgins turned into Fauna. One of the most important things about being a princess is kindness, Fauna explained. A true princess always helps a person in need. Flora nodded. Even if it means giving up something important to you. Sofia had passed that part of the test with flying colours. She won a special gold trophy. She hugged it tightly, glad to know she really was a true princess.